There we go. Now we're live on YouTube.
Ooh.
I didn't even know YouTube had a live thing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, we do live streaming all the time.
They've been.
Yeah.
I think they were
let's
live
see that
before
one
Instagram.
Oh yeah.
So, I waited for the full side and I didn't
Whoops.
see anything.
There's a question.
I think YouTube maybe just alerted me that you were live.
Yeah. I just got the alert.
That's actually really good. Normally they wait a good
Like 4
4
hours.
hours.
Notification, first aid, 31 seconds. Thanks, YouTube.
Does anyone want to explain what we're doing with this thing?
I cannot.
Checking continuity between chips.
It is that wire, and I can see that wire. But
They're
the
too busy to
problem
explain.
is
I'll
the
explain.
Wire goes into this
First.
I will show you. Hold on. I will hold it. Yeah. Alright, you see this? This is your wire, and it goes. Oh shit! And it goes in here.
Kristen's like, oh shit, oh shit, oh shit.
So it goes over here somewhere,
Alright.
which is not. I mean,
Kind of looks like it goes to this guy.
Yeah, I touched
Try that one.
one.
Try that
I
one.
did touch that one.
Hey, keep it PG.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
I mean, I will
young
touch what I
lady.
want.
Oh,
Whoa.
thank you. My dad gave me this multimeter. We were using this one, but Kristen wanted one that beeped.
Is it still on?
No. Oh, wait, did we go to sleep? Oh, and we lied.
Or
Wait,
did the battery
sorry,
die?
Did your
No,
batteries
no,
die?
It's
No,
good.
no,
It's
it's
good.
fine.
Alright.
I've only used it like once or twice, so the battery shouldn't have.
2, 5, 6.
I got a good picture of Dave.
Awesome.
Laughing.
Oh.
There's no bad
Still
picture.
Still
Dave.
unhappy.
Ah, there we go.
Wait, that's
That's
not
awesome.
at all the pin you thought it was going to be.
Alright,
Right
well, that's good.
4 in from the end.
4 in.
So we are.
1, 2, 3.
I'm gonna back away from them so I don't distract them. But we are working on an Intellivision prototype cartridge. I got 2 of them in the mail from a gentleman that contacted me on Twitter. No one else would help him with it. I was unfamiliar regarding how to preserve Intellivision stuff. So I did the research, figured it out. Television is kind of a pain in my butt, but whatever. One dump worked perfectly fine. Another dump seemed partial or possibly corrupt, or maybe just a title screen. But the particular one, the latter one, was unreleased. So we may have a completely unreleased game here. We're trying to check the connections with the wires because it's a hand-wired board. So trying to figure out if there's something wrong with the board, and that's why.
This is like a thing that was here.
And that's why we're not getting anything, or if
I'm only getting the board usually.
or if it's maybe just a title screen.
My electronics are freaking out
Yeah.
right now.
Well, some of these pins are like trying to fall into each other
Yeah.
too. So
Alright, so we can go back to the previous one, which
ESD is critical.
wiggling
Don't let that Klein
is
multimeter get
this
shorted.
guy. You see this guy?
no, wait, what are you doing?
This
I'm
one.
distracted. Eric's making sexy comments.
Eric's making sassy comments.
Alright, and touching pin.
Hold on. 4 in from the top.
Going from the top.
So yeah, basically we're checking the connection with the wires here. We're trying to figure out why this is only giving us a partial dump, or maybe it's just a title screen, but I have a suspicion that due to the number of wires on this thing that something could be awry with the connection.
Or Dave just shorted it out with the ESD.
Sure. Or Tony showed it out before we got here.
That's actually pretty highly not that Tony did it, but
But it.
that something
At some
happened
point,
during
something happened to
its
it.
time because I don't think it was probably kept in a.
Well, the guy who had it said that they had it in, I think, somewhat of like a temperature controlled storage, and it was like sort of like a family heirloom because his
Was it- oh.
step.
It's family heirloom.
Yeah, way
Well,
to go, Tony.
I didn't do anything to it. Why would you accuse me of this? I took very good care of it.
You're doing open heart surgery on it right now while we're drinking.
His step grandfather is probably
I've
rolling
only
over in
had
his
one
grave
beer,
right
so
now.
like drinking
This
is like,
one.
you know.
Just kidding.
I'm not touching a pin.
I know, but
seeing-
like,
Okay.
I have to. Thank you. Do that again?
this wire here.
Okay,
Okay.
maybe. 3 in from the bottom.
Right.
Maybe for the people who are just joining us, you can talk again about the qualifications that the Prorazos have
Oh, okay.
and how it's in very good hands.
Well, I think I said that on the Instagram stream. I don't think I said it on this one. So Dave Prazo has a master's in computer science, and Kristin, his wife, has a master's in electrical engineering. And their job, to put it in a very general sense, is that they build robots for the army. So they're a highly technical power couple, if you will.
So if it's,
Which gives them the qualifications to take those 2 pieces of metal and touch it to the other 2 pieces of
correct.
metal and listen
Yep.
for the beep.
Yeah, exactly.
Look,
So
I really wanted to be so. That is not satisfying.
yeah,
without
we
the
originally had a multimeter that didn't have a beep, and then
Here.
Kristin
Oh,
has this
I'm with
one.
you. I'm with you on the multimeter with the
So
beep.
if
I have a
it-
fluke.
if it's
Oh.
everybody's
yeah.
jealous. At
Oh,
this
yeah.
table.
I gotta-
We just had this discussion.
if it's gonna be safe with anybody, it's gonna be
Dave, can I have
Yeah,
it?
so basically, if people are asking, we're checking the continuity with the wires
Yeah, I
here.
think it's this one.
We're beeping it out, which we could not technically do with the multimeter that didn't beep.
Yeah.
I mean, it was
Well, no,
fine.
you,
It
can
wasn't
still, you can
beeping.
still
I
check
know.
continuity.
No,
It has
and we
one
were. It's
job.
just it was not satisfying.
No,
No,
what I
this is
said,
like,
Eric, what I said was
oh.
you can't, you can't beep it out, which is checking
Like
continuity if it doesn't beep.
There's no sound.
Because there's no
Get out.
sound. So of course you can check continuity, but you can't say that
We
you're
also
beeping
had
it
to keep
out.
looking at it, which was really painful.
You get it? Do you get it?
I'm with
It's a
you.
joke.
Dad joke?
It was.
You
I've
should become acclimated to that.
I've not been there long enough.
Well, you can't beep it out if it doesn't
It
beep.
isn't even a dad joke. It's not even that. It's not even a dad joke.
It's not even a dad joke. It's just literally just a joke.
It's just a sentence.
It's a sentence. What is it a prototype of? It is a game called Planetfall, which I cannot find any information on in any Intellivision lists anywhere. Maybe it was released, or maybe it was obscure. I don't know, but I think it was unreleased.
No, maybe not. That's a lie. You typing the pen?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, I was wrong. Wait. Yeah, okay, 3 from the top. Where are we on this?
Like a third of the way.
Okay.
I don't know why you can't dump the prom chips independently in a reader. I don't know why I can't do that either. Or how to. So, there's that.
Alright, sorry, am I supposed to be paying attention again? Yeah. Wait, what are you doing?
Someone says Dave cannot mess up. Oh, that was John that said that. And then someone said, not sure how you mess up checking continuity.
Yeah.
Oh, we almost did. It's fine.
I want to read the comments.
Okay.
So this
There's always room for failure.
Yeah, way to pep talk.
It's. Am I wrong?
There's always room for failure. Eric Logan.
You. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4 from the top.
Are you creating the schematics for the prototype?
I mean,
Kinda.
Dave
We're
is
mapping it.
tracing
Yeah.
the wires out.
Look at this beautiful artwork.
It's like, I really wish there was another color.
Another color pen? I can do
Nope.
that.
Too late.
Yeah, well, it's too
okay.
late now.
I can provide
Picture's
highlighters.
computer probably would have been easier to just type it out.
Yeah, it's far too late
I
now.
agree right there.
Look, would have been an excellent.
That is the
Excel
baby
sheet.
wipes
That would have
holder.
made your life a
That is the
whole
baby
lot
wipes.
A bunch
easier.
of baby wipes on my computer. That looks suspicious.
Oh, it does. Okay, for anybody who's wondering about the baby wipes on the computer, it's because Tony made a beer float for Kristin while she was working with this extremely sensitive piece of hardware.
Still,
And she got sticky hands, so I provided baby wipes because I have an abundance
She was
of them.
taking a little break.
Thought it was because Tony's been
I'm
married.
just. Would you relax? Everybody knows that you are a professional. Nobody's worried about anything. So relax. Just relax.
Professional what?
I don't know.
Professional video game handler.
4 from the bottom.
Tony loves his beer.
Okay, well, yeah, that's true.
He loves his beer floats too.
Yeah.
Tony didn't even make tasty yum yums. What a piece of shit, says John Bennett. You know what, John?
Tasty yum yums.
He did make tasty yum yums because he got 2 pints of Ben and Jerry's and some chips and
There's
some
still a beer float right here
Fritos.
that's now just...
And he
It's
made a
just
beer
one
float
unit.
out of Founder's Big Luscious.
Why are those glasses always new?
Do you want chips
They're
and
not,
Fritos,
they're
Kristen?
just,
I can
Oh, it's the conversation.
There you go.
100% provide that for you.
I don't
Here.
know if I can. It just looks good.
She requires chips and Fritos.
I would like to note that all electronic... I'm gonna wait for the crackling to be done. Anna's being an ass.
Are we living in the same
Anna, open the damn bag.
She's really aggressive.
Effing around with that bag. Just open it, girl.
In the bed.
Anyways, everything that's electronic is elevated. You'll notice.
Tony, stop it.
No, people will complain that there's liquid.
Hold on.
This is extremely safe.
Where?
Chill out.
Be more aggressive.
Be more aggressive. I'll move these over to Kristen. Sorry.
Can you imagine if you were the guy who had to make that thing?
I know, we were talking about that earlier.
It's older. I think it's older than all of us.
Is it?
It's from 1982.
Whoever put this together
Older than
did
me.
it before we were
Yeah.
all.
I was
even
born in
here.
'85.
It's crazy to think about. You truly are a video game
You're an electronics guy
archaeologist.
at work,
I think it's the
electronics technician, and some of the stuff that he builds is like that, and it's ridiculous.
So intricate.
Same ship.
E3.
Mm-mm.
Is it off again? No.
Mm-mm.
They so lit they eating Fritos. The desperation.
Nope.
What?
No.
No, I like
This will
Fritos.
be
I
every day,
don't
right?
have to be desperate to eat Fritos.
I might still.
Oh. So yeah, 3 from the bottom on the outside.
Do we even know? Yeah. People are asking what the name of the game is. Planetfall. You keep getting new people, so I keep having to kind of say the same thing over and over again. But
But you can't find any information on it.
yeah, I think it's an unreleased game. I can't find any information on it. It's called Planetfall. We just get a title screen.
Fritos in a walking taco rules.
What?
I don't know. John Bennett said that, and it makes no sense.
John.
On the inside. Here.
3.
On the inside.
Yep.
John, I have not had walking taco, but
What does that mean, John?
I don't know, but I will say that my son calls your store Ratro Taco.
No, Raku Taku.
No, with me, he calls it Ratro
With
Taco.
me, he calls it Raku Taku, and then I corrected him.
Okay,
and
well,
then he
I told
calls
him
it-
today that it was taku, and he screamed, "No, taco." So, yes.
So which one of the Byzantiners is right?
Well, the
Yeah,
one who's
both
pronouncing it correctly, I guess.
Did you try soldering all the chips yet? If not, do you think... I don't know how to see things when they go away.
It's not a-
If not, do you think that is something that might have to happen?
We're not gonna start or anything unless we have to, but
So far, everything's been good.
no, it's okay.
Rocco Taco.
We did bring a soldering iron in case we have to.
Is it a Vera? I know.
You said you required them.
Oh. I required a couple.
I also have salsa.
I can put them in I'll put them in a little bowl or something, so there's less.
A limit?
Yeah, it ends at some point.
These are good. Also.
Tony got mild.
Wow. You don't like medium or hot?
Yes, I do.
You do?
I like medium. Mild
do?
is mild is why even buy that.
You don't really like spice, though.
Yeah, but mild is like water, tomato water.
Well, I'm sorry, baby.
Mm.
I failed you.
Looks like it's up to
The ground? Jeez.
This person says, "Look at these youngins that don't need a huge lit up magnifying glass to see the board."
Dave is wearing his glasses though.
Yeah.
So.
Little do you know, his glasses are super secret army glasses that zoom in on
I
everything.
asked him today, I'm like, you're gonna wear glasses? And he was like, I have to look at tiny things on the floor.
That's adorable. They could both laser us to death right now.
Yeah. They could.
No lasers.
Speaking of which, we've been watching The Boys. We have one episode left. No spoilers.
Oh, why'd you even say that? They're gonna spoil the hell out of it.
Well, I won't read it to you. No spoilers, or else we'll be so sad.
Yeah, it's so sad. The Boys is so good. It's so good.
John says, let's just say it's going to blow your mind. I feel like that's a spoiler.
I don't know.
That would be a spoiler for the previous episode
Oh my god.
that we did see.
You're going to be on Pornhub in the fatal cunnilingus section. Carl Urban punches somebody.
Oh, what? I don't think so.
Does anybody else think that he sounds like Bert from Mary Poppins?
Like a really rough and tumble Bert.
He like 100% sounds like Bert because I think he's trying to sound like Cockney, but he's not.
He's a New Zealander.
Yeah, so he's like extremely Bert.
Naomi said enjoy those Fritos. To me, personally.
Oh, is she watching?
I told her that this is being live streamed. I said it's riveting.
Naomi.
And she said it is.
She's like, why aren't you here with the baby, you son of a bitch?
I asked multiple times that she was asleep.
Eric just had a baby.
Eric just
I-
gave birth.
I literally
Look
gave
at him,
birth,
he's glowing.
and then I came here.
Yeah, 3 weeks old today.
Eric's like, my job is done. My job was done 10 months ago.
Well, I will say, you do realize how insignificant of a role you play as a man in the whole child process. It could be anybody else after that one hot second. Seriously. There is like, yes, they need a father figure, but
Somebody's
somebody else.
got to pay the bills and do the
that
cigar
could be anybody.
smoking.
That doesn't have to be me.
Well,
Who's gonna smoke
someday
cigars?
you'll be able to go to the little daddy daughter dance with her, and it'll be amazing.
Yeah. Aw. And you'll be able to like, she's probably my biological child.
What? Okay, this is not.
He just said it could be anybody, so.
Yeah, but not like that.
Yeah, not like that.
He just feels that he just feels like his role is
Your
could be is
contribution
interchangeable with anyone.
Is after the donation, the genetic donation, your contribution.
Well, I think you're just dealing with a newborn right now, and you're finding your.
It's hard to compete with a boob.
It is.
Yeah.
That's what I'm.
You
kinda
guys-
coming
you
down
guys
to,
know
especially when
better-
it's a
well
very
enough.
Specific boob.
Yes. It's
So it's
hard.
to fall asleep with the boob in the mouth, which I mean I don't blame her. But
YouTube's gonna be like, you said. Boo. We're talking about a newborn YouTube. God
We're
damn
talking
it.
about breastfeeding.
But you know what though? YouTube's like so crazy with their algorithm. Like you.
Are they gonna hear? Are they gonna like
Oh, yeah, they analyze,
transcribe
like,
everything
every
we're
word.
saying?
Yeah, and then what they do is they analyze it to see if it's suitable for ads. So
But
like,
you can see boobs you can see videos of breastfeeding on
Yeah, but they'll
YouTube.
like demonetize them.
Oh.
no, I saw a bunch because we were trying to do the
With
like
ads.
consult. Not with ads.
they'll demonetize.
John Bennett says we're gonna solder that Frito onto the board.
I mean, it doesn't matter if this is
Stupid
monetized or not.
ads. Their ads
But-
are terrible. They've really stepped it up recently, and it's terrible. Sorry.
YouTube? Oh yeah, because
Yeah.
they've been allowing people to add more.
I want,
So, like-
it makes me want to hurt.
All if you have a video that's over 8 minutes, they'll automatically, it used to be 10, but now it's 8, they'll add ads, which is fine, but like sometimes they'll do like a video that's like, well, I mean there's costs that need to be covered. But you know, I'll do a 20-minute video and I'll look to see what YouTube did and it'll be like 10 ads. And I'm like, what the hell? There's an ad every like 2 minutes. And I'll go through and delete the vast majority of them.
Do you
so-
even get any choice in what the ad is for?
No. Well,
So Donald Trump could approve this message, and then your
Ooh.
face could come on.
oh yeah.
Wait, you just
Yeah,
got a
there's-
super chat.
Oh,
Super chat.
It says, "Love the channel. Will you know tonight if this will work? And can you show it on the live stream?
Maybe we'll try.
I mean, we'll try. We'll see what happens.
Work
We're
faster."
trying.
But thank you so much for the super chat. But it's totally an unknown.
What's a super chat?
It's like a donation. Yeah. So, what was I saying?
John
Oh, yeah,
says
so,
Perazzo harder.
Trying, John.
So we have a multi-channel
Yeah.
network.
So
And they
did that
fight for
on-
higher paying ads. They're like marginally higher paying ads, so like a cent. You know, it might be like 2 cents or 3 cents or whatever. So we don't have a choice in the ads that. we
Okay,
get.
we just got another super chat that says, "Too much Frito, not enough progress."
This is a slow thing.
Zoom in on Eric eating
Excuse
the
me,
Fritos
these are extremely talented professionals that have donated their time.
Yeah, these Prazzos here have donated their Prazzoni.
They could be
time.
making beautiful sweet love right now.
They could be. Oh,
And
could you even
instead,
imagine?
they're here.
Yeah, I see it. So go ahead.
They're totally ignoring us.
Far Out High Ideas says, "Smoke weed every day."
Oh, thank you, Far Out Ideas.
3 from the bottom on the inside.
Oh.
Yeah, of this one.
Yeah, that's probably what the Prazzos would have been doing. You know what? They probably opted to do this over lovemaking.
This is even more sensual.
This is-
smoke weed every day.
This is, you know what? This is lovemaking for Dave and Kristin. Because as soon as they sat down,
They're probing the ROM.
well, no,
Oh
as
my.
soon as they sat down together, you could see their brains molding together.
Yeah, it was
like
a brain meld.
It was like a Vulcan brain
Mind meld. It was beautiful.
Yeah, it was wonderful.
That light over there in the corner is being powered just purely by their ideas.
Fuck yeah.
Look how bright it
This is really good.
Sorry,
That's
this is my
good.
third beer, okay?
That's fair. Alright.
Somebody said I'm uncomfortable.
Third up the outside.
Oh my, oh my.
I like this thing.
Yeah, it's cool.
Damn. You've been
So does
playing one.
Thomas. He's like, "Is this a slider?"
Well, I mean-
You put
The
so
fact that
there,
it's carbon fiber seems a little bit overkill, but I appreciate
it
it.
was relative considering how much camera equipment costs. It was relatively cheap. So this is a mount for a phone, but I also have an interchangeable mount for my actual camera.
Yeah.
So like it's really nice. It allows you to have some movement, like really nice and close up, versus just being on a tripod.
Ooh, a $2.
Oh, thank you so much.
Hey guys, how's the weather today? Use flex tape.
The weather was good today.
The weather was
It was actually
really
really
nice. It was a
beautiful.
beautiful, extremely
humid.
beautiful fall day.
Yeah,
I
it
bought
was.
$90 worth of pumpkins.
That was insane.
I did notice that. I didn't know that it was $90 worth. But
Well, I
I
didn't realize it was $90 until I got to the cash register and my son looked at me with these giant hopeful eyes and forced me to spend the money on the pumpkins he had picked
He
out.
didn't force you to do anything, but his giant eyes definitely twisted your arm a little.
Yeah.
What are you gonna do with those pumpkins come November 1st?
Well, they're squirrel
What is it?
fodder now.
Yeah.
There's so many beautiful pumpkin stacks on all of our neighbors' porches with like these little squirrel
You're
chomps.
in Pleasant Ridge, so you gotta live up to some
It's true. I
expectations.
have to keep up with the Joneses. If I don't spend $800 on pumpkins, do we even
Your taxes,
deserve
they're
to
just
live
gonna
here?
blow you out.
I don't know.
They could be like, "So I noticed you only had one pumpkin on your porch."
You only have one heirloom pumpkin.
Okay.
You said it was the fourth one?
Yes. Yes, it did.
Okay, we got 2 wires left
Thank God.
on this chip.
Wait, on this half of this
Uh,
chip?
no, on this guy.
Oh, okay. That's better.
Reveal saying baby.
Rockstar 80s plays in for nil sometimes. It's going to fast.
Maybe? Alright, go ahead.
Oh, another $2
Oh, thank you.
from We
Pour
Geek.
from the
Oh
top.
wait,
Okay, those pumpkins.
seriously. Thank God.
Yeah.
What console
this
is-
just to clarify? This is not going towards pumpkins.
Tony, would you take?
Anna is getting drunk, fussy.
I'm not drunk, fussy.
Did you whisper stick or dick?
Whichever one makes him stop being such a.
You'd be surprised how literal some viewers are.
Okay,
They'll be like,
$5. Ready for some more prototypes?
Yeah.
People are
Yeah,
also who are
actually.
just joining are asking what console this is.
This is the Intellivision.
Wait, what are you doing? Sorry.
It's a hand-wired prototype board with mounting screw brackets
Okay, I think
and
it's the top again.
the whole shebang.
The top.
What? Huh?
J18 to K16. All right. All of those are good.
Okay, well that's exciting. So what's next though? Does that mean you want to check the madness, which is the middle?
So.
Hard4Games has a materialistic wife. Sad.
Oh yeah.
Yes, I am married to Hard4Games.
In a way, you kind of are.
The entire team.
Ooh, that means John?
In a way.
No, I think it's Tony's married to John, and I'm like the side piece.
Yeah.
Wow.
I walked into Retro Taku and Seth was there, who we know from Detroit Arcade Club. And John was rocking the restroom, as he do.
Oh my God, Tony, that's not important.
No, but I was saying he wasn't in the room. And
Wow.
Seth said, you know, your friend is in the restroom, your partner.
Your
brother is in
partner. Yeah, it's true.
How do you wanna?
John and Tony
What was John
text
doing
and
with
talk
it?
on the
He was-
phone even more than me.
He was using it. So where are we, guys? What's going on here? Give us an update.
We kind of worked from both ways in because the middle is
Like
a
a
mess.
disaster.
Yeah.
So the top is good, the bottom's good. Now it's a question of
Is there something
how
in
much
the middle?
we can check in the middle.
So far, connectivity is we've had no connectivity
No.
issues.
No,
But do
not.
any of the connections look poor?
There were a couple
couple
wires
that
that were like
jank.
bent and some pins that were a little bit bent. So we checked those. Those were good.
But they despite being bent,
Yeah.
the connectivity was still fine.
It's probably not that. I mean, we've really only checked what, like 2 chips, 3 chips? No, sorry, we checked 5 chips. But the disaster that is this center is gonna be kind of a nightmare.
So you saved the best for last.
Yeah.
you're saying.
Yeah, we did.
Does it make you want to eat more Fritos?
I might want just some strawberry cheesecake ice cream. No big luscious.
No, please,
don't know.
please give her the rest of the ice cream that she requires.
Yeah, you want more ice cream?
Just like a
Yes,
just-
she just said that she wants the rest of
Not,
the.
not that one though. That's,
No, I'm taking this away.
She wants the strawberry cheesecake. There's
the
only
ice
a
cream.
little bit left, so give her the whole pint.
Okay.
Well, that's a. I don't know how much.
Give her the whole pint.
There's only a little bit
Just
left.
throw it at her.
The whole pint is only 1,030 calories. Oh, somebody just said our house is pretty. That's so nice.
You can win Anna over pretty easily.
Well, our house is normally a biohazard with many, many Lego feet and random who knows what on the ground.
Crutches.
Yeah,
Well,
there's crutches.
That was a mess that I made.
His poor super duper pregnant wife needed those.
SI joint injury, baby engaged.
And now she's all done being
gains.
super duper pregnant.
They go happy. Oh, thanks.
That was a fun time.
John says, "Yeah, Anna, your house slaps." Is that something that young people say?
Yes.
That whole forced to buy pumpkins for my son line shows Anna's manipulative nature.
What?
Well, excuse you, it has 2 N's. So I don't have anything else to say about that. That's my only comeback.
You're not going to deny your manipulative nature.
I'm sure I am manipulative.
It's like a crossword puzzle for a technical person. Or Battleship.
No, it's been trying to turn something on.
Battleship, that's what it could be too.
Turn on. Wake up.
So many people are being so nice about our house.
No way did you sound like a Midwesterner.
Oh, so nice.
I'm gonna talk out of my nose.
It makes me feel really special when I eat my salad. No, but for real, thank you. These comments are hilarious.
Eric getting Fritos, me eating ice cream, Dave doing actual work.
I'm not qualified for this job.
Are you sure? I think you could do it.
Actually, I probably could catch continuity. Actually, I know I could. I was just getting bored really fast with all the pins.
Mm-hmm.
In no way is this sponsored by Fritos.
It's like when my yarn gets tangled, only worse.
What's that? Oh, yeah, very cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sassy.
I am not.
No, she's manipulative. That's what YouTube said.
Yeah, YouTube says I'm manipulative.
Not sassy.
Why?
Because I said that I had to buy the pumpkins because of Thomas. But it's true. I could have just said nope and walked away.
Thomas
That being said, the
was
person.
so excited about those pumpkins. Like,
I
mean-
full-blown meltdown, and that might have been worse.
I think he just would have been really sad. I don't think he would have like freaked out or thrown a tantrum. I think he just would have been really.
No,
Like
I easily
heartbroken?
could have put some of the pumpkins back and been like, we're just going to get one pumpkin.
Yeah, or
and he
like
would have been
reduce the
fine.
amount,
But I
yeah.
just, the truth is that I wanted the pumpkins.
And you
So,
used your son as
I
the
bought
reason.
them. You know what? And the porch looks extremely festive.
It does. You were keeping up with the Joneses.
Yes, the Joneses have been had.
In fact, if there was a pumpkin porch contest, you would definitely be top 5.
No, not by a long shot. But thank you, Eric.
Okay, in the dark as I drove by down the one street, you would have been top 5.
Thanks,
It
Eric.
did look festive. Way more festive than mine.
Maybe next year you can have Thomas grow his own pumpkins.
Yeah, seriously, freaking grow your own pumpkins. For real.
Yeah.
Aggressive. Alright, what are you doing? Like, what
You
is your
did,
methodology?
That's the
this
remodeling
chair.
going.
Well, we're working on the
Seems like a lot
toilet
of these are
downstairs.
like-
We have
So, to...
Okay, is that allowed?
Oh, yeah.
Have you seen this?
Yes, he's extremely... That is his bed. We just sleep in it with him.
Here, let me take this.
He looks extremely, like, he just interrupted his slumber.
Yeah, he had head on the pillow. You can put your head back down there, Louis.
Yeah, last time you saw these. It's probably exactly the same. Charlie, come back.
Hang on, I'm petting this dog.
Hey, are asking questions about the game.
Are they, or are they asking questions about the dog? No, this is important. It's doggy time. Okay, I'm done.
You need to tell the audience again what we're doing because people are asking who are joining.
Oh, okay. So, this is an Intellivision cartridge. It is, I believe, an unreleased prototype of a game that was called Planetfall.
Called Mother 3.
Called Mother 3. Yeah, so basically, I can only get a title screen when I dump it. I have 2 Intellivision cards, 2 totally different games. One of them was released.
3 from the end.
That dump was totally fine.
What happens if you try to move past the title screen? It freezes?
Just nothing. So one emulator, it has a garbled title screen. The other one works fine, but there's just nothing beyond it.
Like you try to move forward and it just stays
nothing.
on the title screen, or
2 from the end.
It goes to a blank screen.
blank screen.
E6.
Yeah.
2 from the end.
So what we're trying to do is check connectivity with these wires because there's a lot going on here.
E20.
So that was our first step. The other issue is that maybe the actual connectors, which I've cleaned multiple times,
Did you do this one already?
but they're old,
Don't think
4.
so.
might be an issue.
D4 to E7.
What they haven't told you is that they're just playing an extremely intricate game of MASH.
Yeah, exactly.
Or that was
Solder all the pins together,
Yeah,
shaking my head.
And just a disclaimer for everyone, these two are extremely, extremely careful
This is 5.
professionals. So this is in very good hands right now. Eric's just like, I'm never going back home. I'm going to live in their basement now.
Eric, don't turn on the water down there, by the way.
Don't worry.
Okay.
Why would he turn the water on?
I don't know, but the problem is we're having leaking issues. Yeah, so basically the
Hence
outtake for the
the bucket.
toilet is leaking, and then the actual toilet bowl, not the bowl,
And the
the
ground should hit on.
what is it called in the
Alright, where
back?
to next, my friend?
The tank?
The tank
The
is
next set
leaking.
of,
Wow, I'm a
shall I come
genius.
over a row and just go again?
Yeah. So we did do some of those. So like.
Where? When?
So 11, we got 2 of those. That's
This one?
ground.
This one?
So 12, yeah, we need to do that.
Okay. Where did you think it went?
What?
Nothing. I just love the comments.
I see.
Looking forward to the toilet repair live stream.
Yeah.
You know what? You should do that because it's Bobby. He's technically a Hard4Games member.
That's right.
12.
Isn't he on the official roster?
Oh yeah.
20.
Is that a beeping sound a multimeter or a biological clock alarm? What does that mean?
The fuck?
Nobody in here's biological clock is doing anything. It's buried in the ground where it will remain.
Except for Louise.
Louis like, God damn it, go to bed. I'm so tired. I don't get any attention, I don't get any food, I don't get any pillows. I only have 2 pillows.
Who is
I'm
that
dying.
fluffy man in the distance?
So to give you guys an idea
Is it Louis? Is it Louis?
of how dramatic our son is.
Hello, Mr. Louis man.
The other
Look
day,
at where it's going.
he was
Hello,
sitting on the couch and his sister tried to
Louis
take
man.
a grape out of his bowl. And he freaked out and we said, Thomas,
So you're doing
she
the
doesn't know
third
what she's
gen?
doing. Don't be mean. And he's like, she's killing me.
Oh. Wow.
So this is what we have to deal with on a daily basis, the drama. There's so much drama.
Can we talk about their rings?
Whose rings?
Your rings.
My rings?
Yeah,
What about them?
they're nice.
Thank you.
Miner's done. Maybe.
Did you do yours for Miners then?
My wedding rings from mine. This is my grandma's. That's a heirloom.
The only people who buy, they're second to us at Miner's Den. They're their second best customers.
Oh, yeah?
We're the first best.
Everyone we know goes to Miner's Den.
Oh, this one's my grandma's engagement ring.
Supposed to
I
be
actually
one of
had
That
it
is
fixed.
so cool, Kristen.
Yeah, I had it fixed at Miner's Den.
See?
Miner's Den is the...
I like the thick one. It's really nice.
Oh, thanks. With these ones. Don't lie to
I
me.
don't even wear my own wedding ring because I wash my hands so much.
It doesn't have
Yeah.
the connectivity.
Oh,
That's a question.
do we find one?
Didn't we
Maybe.
have a put
We
one
just
other
can't.
question mark?
Okay, so let's drop down.
We have a question mark. We have a one that doesn't
13 is a
mind.
question mark.
I'm taking it back.
He does not know I'm reporting him.
The dog?
He does not know nor care.
It's not wrinkly enough.
Man, he is so sleepy looking though.
Yeah, he got 3 walks today, and he tricked us into giving him a second dinner.
Oh.
So he's extremely tired and full. Don't leave him alone. He's an old man. He just wants to rest. Eric, why are you still in the basement?
I was gonna go on the far wall.
Which far wall?
The room next to the toilet.
Who's a fuzzy man?
Oh, what part?
Who's a fuzzy man? Who's a fuzzy man?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a good fuzzy man. Yes, he is.
Yeah, it's like too tight right now.
We need a little dog. No, poor Louis. He loves it when I pet him.
Yeah, but
He lives for that
No
attention.
cameras. No
He doesn't
paparazzi.
care
No
about the cameras. He
paparazzi.
doesn't notice or
Louis
conceptualize.
has an OnlyFans.
Did he sign a waiver?
No. He's gonna sue us.
Oh my god, we should start an OnlyFans for him.
I keep saying on Twitter I'm doing OnlyFans, and I get
Don't even
I
joke
get-
about that because people would actually
I get
like subscribe to that.
varied reactions. Let's just put it that way.
Also, that's a fancy washing machine you have or dryer has a steam setting.
Yeah, it's nice.
Those came with the house.
It is saved me a lot of time.
You don't even iron anymore.
Really?
If it's severe, I'll need to iron. But if it's just like okay, it's wrinkled.
Also this is pre-COVID when you actually did dress up for work.
Yeah, exactly. Well, because I at least once a week. Well, no, I mean, I would always wear stuff I would need to iron.
Before
but-
we moved here, we would have to do like a bulk ironing once a week, and then we
Yeah.
moved here and you did steam, and we only had to iron like a handful of times.
Yeah.
Anyway, hashtag just 30s things.
Yeah, that's what I get excited about these days. Not these friggin' television prototypes. No, I'm just kidding.
I live with a British woman. She irons the sheets.
Are you serious?
What?
Shit you not. The iron sheets.
Naomi, if you're still watching this, please stop ironing your sheets.
Yeah, no, that fitted sheet's kind of bald.
Well, not the fitted one,
Oh, okay.
but the pillowcases and the flat sheet.
But why?
That doesn't
You're the
make
only
anything.
ones that ever see it.
Because that's the proper thing to do.
Oh no.
All the things to put our time to. It's happened less. In
I
the
have
last
a
3
feeling
weeks.
that now that you know
Yeah,
who
yeah.
is here,
Oh, yeah.
things might change.
No. Now it's like 2 weeks, so she's just still in bed. It's like
2 weeks, yeah, that's like the normal amount of time between sheet changes,
Yeah,
isn't
but you
it?
still
I
don't
usually do.
iron them.
no.
Oh,
The only
100%.
reason we changed them last time was because she puked on.
Oh, yeah.
Not Naomi.
Yeah, just wait until you just don't change them and put a towel down instead.
Well, Naomi did say it's fine, and I'm like, yeah, I don't really want to sit and puke.
It's it's not really.
It's not really
It's-
puke.
Puke is more like curdled milk.
It's like it's spit up. It's not really puke. Like it doesn't smell like. I
Well,
mean,
sometimes it is,
I'm
and
not-
sometimes it isn't.
I'm not saying that you want to sleep in it. I'm just saying. That
Depends how
Sometimes
tired
I
you
was
are.
in bed, but I felt like being a bit father.
It's
No, 100% does.
Yeah, no, I totally agree. Change the sheets, but I mean, I like when you like. I remember when Thomas puked for the first time.
Oh yeah, it's way different,
than-
and it's
yeah,
projectile, and
yeah.
it's like Exorcist level,
And then he would.
and
get,
it's mostly chicken
he would get
nuggets.
confused as to why I tried to put the bucket up to him, and he thought that was what was causing him to puke.
Yeah, so it was
So
like
he would push it
terrifying.
away. And I'd be like, "Oh God damn it!"
Yeah, the best is when.
Did, like, 10
Well,
loads
I
of
don't know how
laundry.
detailed I want to get, but I'll talk to Eric about this privately later.
Oh, I got the laundry and the amount of garbage that we have now.
It's crazy how
wait,
much
man.
laundry you have to do when this person is this big.
Just wait till the diapers get bigger and the turds get bigger.
Okay, all right. Anyway.
I'm not looking forward to that. I can already tell you. Right
Yeah,
now.
just wait till she's on solid food and it's like actual human poop.
I know that's not gonna be good.
Just hold your breath when you change the diaper, Jeannie.
I think he's good.
He's good.
The processors are like,
The Krauses are like, can't wait until we can shut these robots down and go back to our house where we've been this entire time.
That's clean and nice.
I would not be shocked if these two were robots and they were being operated like.
They already moved to the moon with all the other extreme geniuses like 3 years
You guys go
ago.
with Elon Musk to Mars when that happens.
Oh boy.
Are you on the first shuttle out?
Which one do you want to do next?
They,
No comment. That means yes.
so did we confirm we found one without connectivity?
No, one was fine.
Oh, it was fine. Okay.
Are you gonna live in a
Honestly, I don't think
mansion,
any
an
of it
apartment, a
it
shack, or
doesn't
a
look
house?
I have my doubts.
I
No.
don't think that there's any
I
issue
think
that
it'll
you're
be
gonna have
fine.
with any of those.
Yeah.
I think that your issue is probably in the actual
The memory
chips.
chip.
Yeah. Like
And-
maybe that sticker wasn't strong enough to prevent, all the UV light through over the course of 25
Mhm.
years.
Yeah, he said that he kept them
Years.
like in boxes though, so I don't think there's much light
And the
hitting
rest of
them.
it looks-
And it takes a long time for light to erase, like just casual UV light to and light in general to erase an EEPROM.
Or it could just be that it's old and
It could just be that it's old too.
it's 30 some years old and it wasn't ever meant to have a 30 some year shelf life.
Yeah.
No, that's but the other one does. But I mean, I thought it was meant to.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
it could also be the physical connectors. If you take a look at them, they're not in horrible shape, but they're not in great shape either. They're a little worn, like the actual metal is worn down a touch.
yeah, but
Which I
you'd have to
understand.
really.
Yeah.
I mean,
Like the actual connectors, like the actual cartridge
Yeah.
connectors. And I cleaned them, and they were pretty dirty. So I had to clean them multiple
How
times.
did you clean them?
how do they look in
High percentage isopropyl rubbing alcohol and a Q-tip.
How are they compared to the other one?
That's a good question. Let me check.
And could you make some jumpers to jump the connections to make sure that there was
We have 3 engineers in the building.
mechanical, so in this world I'm not that.
Yeah, you're an idiot.
Exactly.
Here's the
I
other
have an
one.
art
If you just
degree.
want it as a reference.
Hey,
It's
Eric,
much
can you grab me another one of
Built
those
a little differently.
local health?
Hey, look, resistors.
I thought those were ornaments, Christmas
So good,
ornaments.
and I'm normally not a lager person.
The hell is?
Anyways, we were gonna look at the connectors, but what do you see? What is it saying to you?
Ooh, another super
What is it
chat.
speaking to you?
Tony, I just saw online that Planetfall is also a game for the Atari 8-bit. This could just be a port.
Oh, well, that'd be very. Let me write. The Atari 8-bit.
That's what they said.
There's like 1,000 Atari computers. Is the 8-bit? I don't think I've ever heard that before. Can you clarify? Like, is it one of the Atari
It was
computers?
beautiful. Timur.
By 8-bit, do you mean the 7800? What do you mean?
Yes, please explain. He's writing it down.
Instagram is telling me
This one's way more involved.
We just cracked this case wide open.
So let's take a look at the connectors too. 'Cause
The Atari 8-bit family is a series of 8-bit home computers introduced by Atari Inc. in 1979 as the Atari 400 and Atari 800.
Okay, so the 400 and 800. I'm familiar with the 400. Atari had a number of computers that I'm not overly familiar with, but I know the 400 the best. Yeah, I guess I could take this apart, take a look at the quality. Where's my I put a screwdriver in here somewhere. Here. Get this liquid out of here.
Yeah, get all those sheep cups out of here. The game was also on the Amiga.
Oh, okay. On the Amiga as well.
This person says that feeling when you copy and paste info from Wikipedia.
You could tell. I mean, these have been on here for so long. You do that initial turn.
Looks like Planetfall also had a BBC Micro and a ZX Spectrum port.
ZX Spectrum.
I'm so sorry. I don't know anything about this.
No, I call it ZX Spectrum too, but
I'm American.
it was like a. Pretty sure it was a European computer. Was it?
If it was called the ZX, then yes.
Yeah, it must have been. Or it could be a Japanese computer and only Europeans cared about it. I don't know. I don't fucking care. Anyways.
Okay, I can't read all of that out loud. But look at this. Comment. All that list.
Okay, so Planetfall had a number of different contemporary ports.
Is it slide or just lift?
No, it should lift, but it's connected through here. This is a little bit more complicated than the other one.
The poor Tostitos have not been touched since the Tostitos came to me.
Well, nobody has any medium salsa.
I know. Who got mild?
Yeah. And clear.
Tony hates me almost as much as the people in the comments. Don't worry, you
Unfortunately, I have
guys.
children with you, so it's like kind of committed at this point.
Yeah, he just doesn't want to have to deal with that.
That wasn't helpful.
We don't have a
It's
prenup,
glued
so
into
he's
the
stuck.
plastic.
Yeah. I mean, whoever did it did a good job because that's what you want, right?
I like how involved the audience is getting. This is very helpful, everyone.
Okay, but
Kristen, how was the rest of the strawberry cheesecake? Pretty good, right? It had
I
like
liked it.
had like pieces of the crust, like
Yeah, that was my
cheesecake
favorite
crust
part.
in it. So good.
Was the crush?
Definitely my favorite part too.
I mean, these are pretty warm as well.
Turn the light in there. Tilt it this way. Yeah, there
Do
we go.
you want to continue down this adventure?
Yeah, they're approximately
The same.
the same. He's got a little more shine to him, which makes me think that maybe they're a little bit less worn than these, but.
This wiring does not generally appear to be in bad shape.
What's your official diagnosis?
I don't.
Did you try going on it?
You're actually not supposed to do that. But yes, I did. No. What I did actually, I cleaned it multiple times, and then I also used canned air on it.
Canned air. Da-da-da.
Yeah, this is. Let's just go back in here.
Go, Dave, go.
I wonder. I can't find anything about a port for the Intellivision for this game. Was it ever even announced?
I don't think so.
Yeah, we think that maybe this was not anything into the zeitgeist.
We should get a bowl for those because the audience is just like.
That's why Eric is rolling it up so tenderly right now.
Can we just put it in
Ever
a
so
bowl?
tenderly. He was trying to make a bowl out of it. God damn it.
Trying to do one of those life hacks, dude.
I know, I totally remember that. But apparently that's not good enough for
The best
Tony.
life hack is just putting it into a bowl and being done with it.
What if you don't have a bowl? Some people don't have bowls.
You know, I think
Mr. First World.
With your bowls.
Everybody's like, is anyone gonna take a chip from the bowl? Now we can't. Poor Tostitos. So sad. Dave has still not figured out which celebrity he's gonna marry. Would you bring Kristen?
Huh?
Water?
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
My giant water bottle.
Tony, you and the crew should make a Michigan craft beer review channel. We would watch every video.
Occasionally, we do beer reviews.
This is from down the street.
Yeah, we've done a couple, but
When's the last time though?
they don't do very well.
Well, yeah, because you're on a video game channel.
Well,
Yeah,
because
beer
the
channel.
audience is like, why are you drinking beer? You're an alcoholic.
Well, no argument there. So yeah, well, we tried to theme it. So we had one episode was like
Yeah, we did have those cool like matchup.
Yeah, so we had an episode that was like beers for certain genres that you drink during certain genres of
I
games.
feel like I remember that.
And then there was one
I
that was
think
video
Bobby was in
game.
it.
Yeah, and then there's one that was video game themed beer, which was actually like
Yeah.
Zangief beer or
Oh yeah, no, that was the one. Bobby was in.
Hoptronics that was like
Yeah.
like Atari, like pixel art type stuff.
That's my phone.
We was like, I know, it was like actual like video game beer.
Yeah.
But they no one really watched
Nobody
them.
cared.
It was fun to do. I would totally do
No, it
another
was
one.
yeah, definitely.
But you get drunk as hell. But
Well, this one is called Local Hell, and it's from down the street. It's from Urban Rest Brewing. We go there all the time, especially pre-COVID. We went all the time with our kids because they had like a little kid area with toys. And it's just fun to walk to, and they're seriously like amazing staff and really, really good beer. So, they they did home delivery during quarantine in the beginning where you could just order a 6-pack or a 4-pack. They'd come drop it off. You show your ID through the window and they'd give it to you. It was awesome. And we just went there yesterday with Eric and his little baby and his little wife, and they had some beers and had some tacos.
Their Marzen and their Helles is pretty true to form in terms of German style beer.
Yeah, Eric
Did a
is
good job.
Eric lived in Germany for a while, so he's like can definitely tell you.
No, it was good. Legit.
this has become a beautiful syrup.
Ew.
And just everyone,
I
just
just feel like
please,
this is
please
funny.
appreciate the mugs I recently got on Facebook Marketplace.
Just try this, babe. Have you tried this?
No,
It
I'm
was
good.
way better before it was melted, I'm sure.
But you know what? It's a beautiful syrup.
I got 5 mugs for $4.
It's incredibly good.
That's less than $1 a
And he had
month.
sheep on them. Look how good they are. Thank you, Eric, for that analysis.
Wanted to make sure everybody was
I see.
No. Okay, yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Dave, are you done yet?
No.
What,
I
Kristen?
don't think you're gonna find it. I'm pretty sure you're not gonna find it.
No. I think it's.
Well, that's
At this point, it's just a game of let's trace the contacts.
Kristen's like, I need to watch laser discs.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't say that.
Oh, the Playboy ones. Have you seen those?
That one or the what was?
There are many. There are
there's
multiple
Getting
Playboy
Even with
ones
Dad.
there.
Like getting even with that is what Tommy wants us to.
Last time Bill was over, we watched the Oriental Massage Playboy, the laser disc.
Like,
Was
yeah.
that was that the time after that I was here? Wow,
Yeah.
Bill really likes those, doesn't he?
No, he got extremely angry.
He got
about
extremely
this one.
angry about this one, yeah.
He's angry a lot when he comes here, doesn't he?
I mean, he was like, not. I mean,
Depends on how much he's antagonized, probably.
epic Mr. Potato on the background.
Mr. Potato Head. Excuse you.
There's a lot of Mr.
Can't believe that the dog is like, and this is my pillow.
Oh yeah, he sleeps with us every night, and we sleep in a double.
I thought.
This is the game room, by the way. It's turning into a bedroom, so it's kind of like half and half, right?
Into this room, and he's like, "Oh, I sleep in your bed, right?" And we're like, "Oh my god, just leave us alone."
How do you guys sleep in?
I'm not gonna lie, especially when Thomas isn't here with us.
I struggle with the queen now.
I've been a
Naomi
kid-
likes to sleep on an angle, which is like the most ridiculous thing in the world. And then there's the cat, who also likes to sleep horizontal to the bed.
I'm just
And
waiting till
now
baby's in
occasionally
there.
there's a baby in a like a DACA tot thing, and that's just I'm just like
When she starts nursing it
I can take up 2/3 of a
on the
bed,
side, you're just gonna be like,
I know.
"All right, I'm."
right. So think
Oh
about
my god.
yeah.
Yeah.
So like take like 25-30% off of that bed size. and
We're
then
gonna order
add,
a bed in a box. Like Bill recommended Casper.
Oh, okay.
I
Yeah.
think we're gonna do that. There's like Tuft and Needle, Casper.
We did Tuft
purple.
and Needle.
You did? Do you like it?
Yeah. Actually, I had it shipped over to Germany when I was here because it was a lot cheaper. Robbie and Linda loved it so much that they actually went back and bought their own because I let them sleep in my bed after they flew over. And actually, IKEA, believe it or not, their premium mattresses are actually really good too.
Once we get all the cabinets out of there, we're getting a king.
Mm.
It's just a matter of time.
Yep.
A matter of years. We'll see.
It's just a matter of time.
And then Louis can sleep with us all he wants, which he already does.
You guys will have like 2 different postal codes to like you can like text each other from one side of the bed to the other.
Yeah, we won't have to touch each other at all, like a real marriage. It'll be amazing. Also, Casper makes dog beds, which I almost ordered the other day, but it made me feel extremely bougie, so I didn't.
I think Louis would sleep in it.
LL Bean.
That's the thing, is like, do
Could
I
you
want to
get him to
spend
go?
this much on something that Louis may not ever sleep on? But he has a bed right now that I got at like Kroger that
Yeah.
he sleeps on like reluctantly when we force him to. But he's getting old and I worry about his bones and his joints. And
Oh.
I want him to be okay and so comfy. But not sleep with me.
How about what if he slept at the end of the bed?
But he doesn't. He just like maneuvers his way up until Tony and I wake up in the morning and he's just in between us. Like
No, he used to do that as a pup. He doesn't do that anymore.
not
He'll-
as a pup, like half his life.
Well, he doesn't come up to our faces anymore. Right now, what he tries to do is get between my legs as like a little nest.
Yeah, any sort of nook there is, like if you're on your side and your legs are curled, he's like in there.
So
If
you
you're
wa-
like
okay,
sleeping on
yeah.
your back, he's in between your legs.
He wants to be like surrounded.
He wants to be surrounded. He wants to be
needs in a nest,
squished. Yeah. Oh, got another super chat. Oh, where did everything go?
Touch the comment thing.
Where is it? Oh, here we go. Okay. There we go. Oh, thank you very much. The Charles Show, $5. This is like me fixing a Sega Genesis Model 2, but I don't know what I'm doing.
Everyone's
From the discussion around this table, you think Anna started this YouTube channel.
Yes. Except no. This is his actual wife. Hard4Games.
I thought you meant Dave or Kristin.
Oh.
Maybe Hannah, maybe you should make a channel where you like go and buy stuff and get people to fund it for the house.
Oh my god. Do you have enough of a following for that to be a thing?
No.
Like,
Oh, God damn it.
like we'll just like it'll be like you have at least 3 beers and then walk around the house.
I
and
need to
send
go
them
to
all the
TJ
things.
Maxx.
Exactly.
And we're gonna get some pillows that say thankful and
No, you aren't.
fall, and then I'll switch them out in winter, and
Pumpkin spice.
it'll say merry and bright.
Oh my god, Anna. That's your nightmare.
It is. It really is. But you know what? It's only because I can't afford
That's
it.
actually a great idea for a channel, though, is that you get like a basic B. Or
Well, it's
you-
like
or,
one
you
that
try
our
to
friend
be
who was
like a
telling us
basic B.
recently that would do Adderall and then go to every TJ Maxx within a 20-mile radius.
So
Yeah.
it's like, no, but like where the chick goes around the house talking about everything they need to change. And then
Yep.
just e-bag for the money to do it.
This is
I think that would actually be successful.
this
as a
is
channel.
this is
I
this
think you should
is.
start trying to see if you can fund the basement. New game room.
Oh my god, for
No.
real. This is the real game room.
I am not about the e-begging game. but,
No. I am.
many people are.
I'm all about it.
It's like if that means his house gets finished sooner, then yes.
For reals. For reals is somebody pay for my Murphy bed I want to buy.
Oh my god.
I was looking at the Wayfair catalog I got in the mail
Pretty
today.
expensive.
There was a really nice Murphy bed.
Hey, you're almost done.
Anyway,
Where are you gonna put it?
the thing about a Murphy bed is that you can put it anywhere.
No, well,
This was a Murphy bed. This was a Murphy bed that went into like a credenza.
What the hell is a Murphy bed?
it's a bed that folds out.
It's
from
the
wall.
one from the wall that goes down.
Oh, okay.
But this one was like in a
those only exist in the comedies.
I know. But this
Also at Dan Tom's cottage, there's 2.
this one
Wow.
is like think about that TV stand thing over there except a little bit bigger and it's secretly a bed.
That's
Oh my
kinda
God.
cool.
It's a bed that appears as if from nowhere.
What the hell's happening? Anna's getting ideas.
But where do you want a Murphy bed in the house? Oh, okay.
For guests. For guests.
How many guests do you have?
My
Is a
parents,
single
when they're
happy bed gonna do it?
infirm
I don't
someday.
know.
They're in.
I think what'll happen is if we have guests that stay for a while.
We don't have a guest room.
Well, no, like I would probably just sleep on the couch.
Like, what if
and
my cousin comes with her husband?
Well, he can't.
He's Cuban, right?
He's Cuban. He can't
No,
leave
I'm
the country.
Tony, shh. I'm talking about
Oh.
other cousins that we don't give personal details about.
But that's not. She's not married. You're confused.
They'll be married soon.
Well,
I'm
then,
sure.
I don't know,
Is
sweetie.
this a house where you
Hide
can't
the
sleep
bed
in the
from
same
your
bed if you're not
child.
married?
No. Yeah, and I don't know why he said that.
No, because I was confused about what cousin she was talking about because she only has one married cousin.
I vaguely remember getting kicked out of my bed as a child. To
Yeah.
be, like, given it to the guest room.
People who have guest rooms I feel like it's becoming less and less of a thing.
Well, yeah, because you need to be able to afford the space, for starters.
Eric's like, I have a guest room. It's for you
Eric's like, I
guys.
have 10 guest rooms.
No, just one.
I know.
But I mean, the idea is that Naomi's family could come over, and
Yeah.
that would be more necessary.
Well,
Your parents have 10. They have 10.
backing up to the Intellivision prototype. I don't know where the guests would sleep.
The guests go in the basement, in the cellar
I
down
would
there.
assume we throw a couple water bottles and some cots down there.
Water bottles and cots.
That
And
sounds
we'll have a twin cot.
No,
they can make
listen, the real
squeaky
plan.
love on
Oh
it.
Lord, the real plan.
And-
Like this chair.
The real plan. I know these chairs. For the love of God, I'm getting rid of them. The real plan is that there's going to be a half bath down there
Okay.
and a nice wet bar and maybe a mini fridge so people can make coffee in the morning because it's also going to be my office. So there's going to be a coffee pot
Uh-huh.
Oh.
and a nice.
Would there be a couch?
Yes, I want to get a nice
Be a
sectional
couch.
down there.
Because if you get a couch, you can get one that folds out into a bed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the
Boom.
original. That's the original plan. But
Done.
you know what? Wayfair catalog told me that I need to get this Murphy bed instead.
Well, it's hard to argue with
Okay.
Wayfair.
You guys, I'm obviously joking. Tony, relax.
Oh, I'm having a hard time.
Unclench.
My sphincter's so tight.
If you get sand in there, you can make a diamond.
Gonna poop out a diamond tomorrow morning.
Remember how we make the same amount of money?
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm gonna get everything from Wayfair that I want, and all these pumpkins.
We make the same amount of
So wait,
money.
who owns the pumpkins then? Is it split 50-50? Is it a
Thomas
shared
does.
thing? Oh.
Thomas 100% owns those pumpkins. He told me today that he was the leader of the pumpkins because he was trying to put them directly in front of the door, and I was like, "You can't put them right in front of the door." And he's like, "I'm the leader of the pumpkins." So I was like, "Okay." I think they would look nicer not directly in front of the door, and then he was like, "Okay, you're right."
At least he can be swayed.
Oh, this person.
If you schmooze him, he's pretty amicable.
Oh, I just would imagine my phone's gonna die.
This person said, "Did you guys find the turtles?" What does that mean?
I don't know.
But Kristen knows that the answer is no.
Well, she knows there's definitely no turtles around, so.
No turtles, no.
Wait, where's the turtles? What are you guys talking about? For reals, I need to know. Eric's like, I'm gonna tell Naomi that I got a flat tire and need to go to just spend the night here. Just say I'm violently ill. It's not good for you or
No,
the
she just
baby.
said, I'm locking the back door. Good night. That's what she said.
Oh, Lord. I got
I ate a beer float at Tony's house.
real talk though.
I did not touch the beer float.
Eric, when Thomas was 2 weeks old, Tony and I both got stomach flu.
And he didn't, did he?
No, he didn't because I was nursing.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It's like a miracle. But the good thing was that Tony got it and I was fine. And he went and stayed with his parents. And then I got, so it was like we didn't get it at the same time, thank
I
God.
think I remember that. Because we were like, why is Tony staying at his parents?
Yeah, so he stayed at his parents for like 3 days. And then I got it. Oh my God, it was craziness. Craziness.
It's exciting to be gone for 3 days after your son was born.
But you had
It
to
was
like, you had already
terrible.
taken your days off from work
I was dying.
because for your like
And
quote
then
unquote
I had to take
paternity
him-
leave, which
then I
was
had
5
to
days.
Take him with me to my parents. And
Well, we were naive and we were like, oh, we don't want Thomas to get sick, so we need to take him away.
Which turns out he wouldn't have gotten sick because
Well,
of nursing.
he would have. You get passive immunity through breast milk. It's not like he wouldn't have.
Yeah, but
he wouldn't have
Tony-
totally prevented him from getting sick.
But Tony, when I with Robin, I got the flu at least twice. And I just nursed through the whole thing, and
Well,
she never got sick.
all I know is that is the most sick I've ever been, and I didn't want my son to have that at a week old. I thought.
I know, it
he
was
died.
nuts. It was nuts.
So
At the time,
when
it
I
seemed like
was
it made sense.
Yeah.
when I was immune and fever free, I went back the next day. Anna got sick, and I took him, packed my bags, and went to my parents' house, and like basically slept. I basically had him at my parents' house, took care of him.
The
came
blessing
back,
was
took
that
care of Anna, came back to
You
work.
got it, and then I got it. It wasn't
Yeah,
at the
so
same
I was
time.
commuting back and forth like an hour to take care of a baby and a wife while still not feeling very well. It was terrible.
Yeah, that was great. He was 2 weeks old, and then 3 weeks it was Christmas. He was 3 weeks old on Christmas Day. Crazy times. I was watching Man in the High Castle and The Crown while I was nursing at night.
Loves the Crown.
I just gave her some show suggestions because when you're up at night late nursing, you need to have shows.
Oh, I think sometimes that's the reason why she just is nursing the baby, because it's like.
Read this comment. I'm so sorry. I know I'm interrupting you, and this is a comment about interrupting. Anna interrupted him 5 times during a child illness story. That's the comment.
That's just how we talk to each other.
Anyways, go on. Sorry.
Did you give her the PBS special, Victoria? Did you tell her about that one?
No, she just said that she finished it, so I was giving her more
Oh,
suggestions.
okay. Well, she's watching The Crown before, and then she's. Oh, it's a lot of what. If you're like off in the distance not watching it, it's like that's some really boring TV. You're
You
like,
need something to keep
I'm
you
like, aren't you
awake.
gonna watch a car show? That seems way more entertaining.
So, Dave,
Car show? No.
give us the beeps.
We're down to very few pins that we don't at least have 1 or 2 connections to. So nothing. Everything's checking out, unfortunately. But
We should know that those pins are even used.
yeah.
Just because they don't have a connection doesn't mean it's
Yep.
okay.
What would your diagnosis be at this point?
So I feel like, I mean, a lot of these are just like logic chips. So if they weren't working, I feel like it wouldn't, be doing anything. Probably your memory stuff.
This is game data, right?
Right. So, because like these would be easy enough to replace, but I mean, again, if they weren't working, I feel like you'd be having more problems.
With the screen.
Yeah.
You're the first person that you did. Without salsa.
That's worth $1. Somebody subscribe.
To answer one question, it is almost 11 p.m. here.
Oh boy.
So, would the issue lie? We think. There's a couple possible issues. Okay, so we thought that maybe that it could be the connectivity. If it's not, it could possibly be the connectivity of the actual contacts, like the cartridge contacts.
Down here, this still is questionable.
Yeah, or it could just be that as far as they got in this game, it was the title screen,
That could be it.
which would be very odd that they would flash a ROM that was just the title screen, but or it could be more than the title screen, but they used non-retail Intellivision hardware that may have had something to do with maybe it could read these, whereas it wouldn't work on a retail Intellivision, which I doubt, because they tended to do that a little bit later on down the line, like in the late 90s, they did more so.
Okay.
But it's possible. I don't really know Intellivision very well.
Tony, you look very contemplative. Tell us what you're thinking.
I've been saying what I've been thinking. I'm trying to figure out what it could be. What it could be.
So I doubt it's the contacts on the PCB board.
Yeah.
Although it's not really a PCB because I don't think that thing was printed. It was hand built. But you could actually technically make connections one to one theoretically and check that too, right?
Eric and I have eaten almost all the Fritos.
There's a couple left. Once that was done, I'm gonna surprise you with 3 more.
Or Tostitos.
Dave has had a single.
Tostito.
And no
Tony
mayo salsa.
ate the chip.
Oh, good.
So, are you somber because the beeps have become less beeping?
No, I mean the fact that it's all the connectivity there is good because we don't have to rewire anything with these like tiny thin little wires that I mean if you don't have to do repairs on it, that's good. I'm just wondering what it could be. I mean it could just be that
Is it just that there's not any other information on
it could be that there's not any other information on it. It could be that the data's just gone bad over, 37 years or however long.
I noticed this thing says, this piece of plastic at least says it was built in 1970, or no, that's when Mattel was founded, it was 79. Is that what that was?
Yeah, this was built in 1982.
This was 1982 and
Okay.
this was 79. I don't know when Mattel was founded. I doubt.
Because it says here 79, but I don't know if that was the actual manufacture date or if that was the Mattel Incorporation date.
I have no idea. I'm not sure.
I'm sure that's what Wikipedia said.
Again, my Intellivision history is kind of shaky, but I do know the dates on these two. I mean, worst comes worst, at least we got a partial
Mattel
done.
was founded in 1945.
It's probably just when they started producing those boards and started getting to computer type stuff.
Maybe they became incorporated in.
Are you reading the comments as you just put the camera firmly on me?
People are sad.
Oh.
Oh, well, don't be
A
sad.
little sad.
Let down.
Yeah, I
Also,
legit
some
feel
more
bad for
people
him right
just-
now.
Just joined and don't know what's going on.
They're just you're just like putting it on my face, and everyone's sad now because I look sad.
No, because they know. I'm saying other people joined and don't know what's going
Oh,
on. So
okay.
give an update.
Oh well, we're just trying to figure out what's going on with this Intellivision prototype card, and we think that we were checking the connectivity of the wires, and they all seem to be fine. So basically, we were looking for a problem. We couldn't find a problem. But if we found a problem, we would know that it's a problem, which may be the reason
Which
why
would
we only
mean
have.
that there could potentially be more information. That we
Yeah,
don't
exactly.
know
Or
about.
like there could be a possible solution, right?
So it's looking more like dead end.
Yeah, so that's looking more like a dead end.
At least you get the title screen.
Yeah, I mean it's literally just text, but yeah,
It's still cool though.
yeah. What's even better, more double cool are these Fritos.
Okay, well, I was trying to make you feel better, and you clearly don't need it. So the text of the title screen is still at least something.
It is. Now we know, for historical purposes, that Planetfall was being ported to the Intellivision.
Planet,
Get it?
Planetfall.
aka
Surprise,
I
surprise.
think everything
Much
has
great.
at least something. So yeah,
Mm.
there may be a connection that we missed, but it's
Throw it out the window and
95%.
stomp on it.
no. The good thing is that this
Plug it
has
back in and see if
been,
it works now.
you know, for the original, owner. The good thing is that this has been thoroughly checked, thoroughly diagnosed, and has been in very good hands, and now you know.
So, just to recap, what if it's not the wires? Because my initial thought process was the wires, because I mean, look at it, right? It's just wildly, I mean, they're all like organized, but it's an organized mess, right? There's just a lot going on that could go wrong. So, what do we think it could possibly be? Like the data and the chips have just gone bad over the years. I mean, the connection isn't that bad here.
You probably wouldn't get a boot screen if that was.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't get anything. Yeah, I guess.
And yeah, I think just trying it multiple times, like eventually you'd get it to work if it were just the
I
contacts.
dumped it like 3 or 4 times with various levels of cleaning it. So the assumption is that some of these the chips, the EPROMs or PROMs or whatever they were called at this point in time is just possibly
Literally
damaged,
just the text screen.
or it's just that's as far as it got that day.
Mhm.
It's still very cool.
Those are the options.
Well, 1 out of 2 is not bad.
Dr. Perazzo's have given their diagnosis.
Yeah. Well, yeah, the other one dumped perfectly fine, which was nice.
Yeah, people want to know, did you dump it? What was there? Did you dump? Did you dump? Is it preserved?
Yeah, so this is a retail game. This is like I can't remember the exact title of it, but it's basically like a blackjack casino type game. This was released. I'll do like an actual episode on this, and I'll have the details. I'm tired. So I can't
Okay,
remember.
honey.
And I've been drinking a little bit, but well, no, I'm tired.
I'm tired.
And then this is Planetfall, but we only get a title screen for it. And there seemed to be, the next step really, I think, would be having someone take a look at the data. Because the owner, I gave him the dump of that, and he said that he said that some of the information, I think he said was like kind of jumbled, but there was some graphics data in there.
Okay.
Keep in mind, like you're talking about like this is like a kilobyte of information or whatever it is. Yeah. So someone who knows how to poke at it a little bit better may be able to like find something or possibly fix it from like a code perspective, possibly. That's all I have. That's all I can think of.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much all. And now you have this really nice diagram.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll scan that for the owner.
Beautiful.
Success.
So, what do you guys think about doing this on a Saturday night instead of, what you prefer to do, which is...
They've been at home this whole time making sweet love. Using the other half of their brains to run these robots that are here with us today.
That's right. Well, guys, how's making sweet love?
Some things
TMI.
got probed.
Oh, dear.
Oh my.
Pins got touched.
Yeah.
Some continuity was made.
Continuity was made, checked, and made.
And surprisingly, it's not as much of a mess as it normally is. But thankfully, Tony raised everything a few inches off the ground. You know what I mean?
No liquids.
No liquids. We'll watch the electronics tonight. Everything is raised on a box or a trivet. But real talk though, guys. How terrible was checking all those connections?
It wasn't that bad. I gave up partly. What was that? Like halfway through.
I'm surprised there's not more of a pattern here. Like the top chips kind of had a sequence going on, but in here it just seems like it's a mix. Yeah.
This had a good sequence in here down the side, and then this was just like I don't really know what happened there.
I think probably what I can do from this point is I'll do an episode covering this and then kind of explaining what we did, incorporate some of the footage from the live stream, and then do a call for people to take a look at the data and see if there's anything that they can do with it. Cool. Because one thing too is that I'm working off of an Intellivision emulator, which maybe there's something emulation-wise that it can't move forward, whereas maybe the actual hardware it could. So maybe I'll do that as an to take it to RetroTaku and see if there's anything that actual hardware could do with it and read. But yeah, doing like a community call out to try to figure out what's going on with it or if there's anything salvageable there. But yeah, thank you guys for doing all that. Holy shit. Like, that's a lot of work. How can I repay you? What do you need?
Good.
Do you want me to put on some laser discs?
Oh.
A beer float.
You need Americone Dream.
You want some more ice cream?
I'm good. I think I've had enough beer, ice cream, and Fritos for.
Tomorrow morning, your morning poop's gonna be chef's kiss of a morning poop.
Cool, Tony.
Well, girls don't poop, so it's just a joke.
I've never pooped.
Anna hasn't ever pooped. Every time I go in the bathroom after her, it just smells like roses.
Wow.
Like strawberries and roses.
What about your daughter?
Oh, she shits. She shits like mad. And then she rotisseries herself as I try to change her. So she starts rolling.
Yeah, she just becomes a rotisserie
I'm
chicken
like,
of poop.
"No!" And I try to hold her down, but like not forcefully, you know, don't hurt obviously, but I try to hold her to like.
She's like, no, I'm
stay
gonna
still.
spin.
And she's like, no, I'm spinning, Dad. I'm spinning. And I'm like, no, God, Robin. Trying to like clean her poop from her area.
She just wants to be poopy.
Spins in a circle. She loves being poopy. She hates being changed.
She also poured sand all over her head today in the sandbox, and then when I tried to bathe her, freaked out.
Yeah. She also put a duck on her head today, like a toy, like Louie's toy duck. And
It was
then,
the stuff.
Yeah, and then as she did it, here, Anna, you do a reenactment of what Robin did.
She put it on her head before we noticed, and then she started screeching. Ah! And we looked over at her, and we were like, okay.
And then she just smiled and
You
screeched.
put the duck on your head.
And then
The thing is that she doesn't have very many words, so every screech means something else. But it's all screeching.
it's like trying to understand Wookiee.
It could mean, I'm dying, and my leg is broken. Or it could mean, I have a duck on my head. So that's fun.
Did they just destroy a one-of-a-kind Earthbound 64 beta build? Yes, we
The
did.
answer is yes.
Oh.
John says, I write in Mother 3 every time I vote.
Well, John, that's why we have the political system we have today.
People are apparently getting political in the chat, saying they'll vote for Biden or they'll vote for Earthbound, and then people are getting very upset that maybe Biden isn't pro-Earthbound or maybe he's anti-Earthbound. I don't know.
Oh boy.
I think Biden's pro-Earthbound.
Yeah, based on
He's liberal. He likes the Earth.
Earthbound's a game, you know.
I know.
Okay.
Earthbound for president.
Earthbound for president. All right. Well, I guess we'll wrap up this live stream. Any final words before we all die?
Any final last words?
It's like maybe the most live stream I've ever been on.
There's a lot.
Christmas one.
The
was
Christmas-
pretty-
Yeah, it's been a lot.
I say we definitely engaged more with this one because it was like the cameras in our face, whereas the Christmas one we just got plastered to play games.
I came home from work and there were like 16 people in our game
I
room.
cannot read those comments anymore. Because that was after that worldwide stout.
Oh yeah, she.
Oh yeah, Kristen accidentally drank that one beer that was like 18%. I'm like, oh no.
The problem was it was like my third or fourth beer. It wasn't like it was
Yeah.
the first beer I drank.
You couldn't recover from it.
No, I was like, I went from 0 to just.
Yeah. Well, you had that 18, and then you were just like you just sat on the couch.
We're like, oh no, no.
Well, I was
no.
scrolling and I was like, holy shit, I'm trash. I couldn't read the comments. I was like, oh.
Kristen drunk is the only thing better is Dave drunk because Dave starts dancing. But Kristen is pretty hilarious.
Kristen just goes backwards in Mario Kart.
We were playing Mario Kart 8 with her, and she was drunk.
What's the
And-
guy's name in the shell? The guy in the
Lakido
cloud.
or whatever.
The whole
Lakido.
time he's just like,
Yeah, so Dave and I would finish
like,
the race, and then it would be legit 10 minutes.
Yep.
Well, she puttered through to the finish line.
so good.
All right, guys. You guys are getting political in the chat here, which really is a good thing because you should be political about pugs instead of all of this Trump Biden business. So, anyways, I think we're good with this whole live stream. Have a good night. Brazos, thank you so much for working your magic. Thank you for coming by. Thank you for joining us. All the super chats, all that good stuff. And, well, the prototype repair failed. Well, we failed to find a problem, I guess you could say.
Failed to find a problem, meaning the stuff that you saw on it is probably all that's on it.
Yeah.
So
we didn't actually
you get the
know.
title screen, and that's cool.
We didn't actually know if it's broken.
It might be fine.
Might just be that the emulator doesn't emulate the hardware that it was.
Yeah, there's a couple additional steps to take to see. It could, so now it might be a software thing instead of a hardware thing, basically. Anywho's, we're tired. It's 11. We're sleepy old men and women. Good night. All right, let me see how to exit this off.